3 of my Afghans, so let's begin. So first here, I have my lark's foot Afghan, and the lark's foot part is the stitch inside the Afghan that looks like little feet, like the cream, for example, here. It's like a little foot, and that goes throughout the whole pattern, so that's why it's called the lark's foot. And this is a tri-colored one with like a nice cream, a denim blue for our solids, and then we have a variegated right down here, and it's also right here, a variegated with a sunrise yellow, a baby blue, and a seafoam green. But the denim blue is also hidden inside of the variegated, so that makes that match, and then the cream just adds another sort of vibrant look to it, and it makes everything pop. And also, here we have a single crochet, reverse single crochet border, and I like to add borders because I think they finish off your Afghan very nice. And this one is a spiral stitch, also called the crab or the reverse single crochet. And this is a really big Afghan. It's a 50 by 57. It's very nice and warm. Very nice and warm and big, and it's very colorful. And it also is a very open stitch too, because it has the thick parts and then the open parts too, so it's very seasonal. You can wear it all year round. It's very warm, but also great for spring and summer. So that is my lark's foot Afghan that I used an 8mm crochet hook to make and Bernat blanket yarn. And I actually made this Afghan because it was a Your Inspirations pattern, and I work for them. And I really do love my Bernat blanket yarn. It's one of my favorites, and I always love to use an 8mm hook with it. So this is an example of what I have made with Bernat blanket yarn. And this is my lark's foot Afghan. Let's move on. Okay, I'm back, and here is a loop yarn Afghan that just uses the simple knit stitch because there are many stitches in loop yarn, and loop yarn is actually a yarn that you only need your fingers to use. Here is an example of using loop yarn. It is an Afghan with variegated colors. It has this deep violet blue, sort of a sky gray, a snow, and then it has that hint of lavender in there too. So it's a very beautiful colorway. And then I always add a border because it finishes the Afghan. And I really enjoy making Afghans because it's a really fun project and people love to receive them. It's very nice to snuggle up in, and this is an extremely soft yarn. And on the back side, it actually has a garter stitch too, so you can use that stitch, or you can do this one. It's just one stitch that looks different on each side. It's really amazing how that works out. And the size of the stitch makes it go extremely fast, and you can make scarves in under an hour, under an hour. And how the border rounds out the edges, because when you bind off, it makes this nice arrow on top. And this one, I did not use any hook, only my fingers. And I love making these. I made my grandma one before, and she loved it. And you can make all sorts of projects with this loop yarn. Hats, scarves, cowls, everything. But here is a loop Afghan. And I've also made a couple in another color. One in like a golden brown one. You can find that one on my Instagram if you want to peek at that. So yeah, this is my loop Afghan. So here we have my frosted tips Afghan. It uses Bernat blanket yarn, and it has a nice neutral variegated with like a steel gray and then a sand, and then it also has a snow flurry mixed in there, a beautiful colorway. It's a very beautiful way that the colors work together, and look at that geometric design. You can just see it, it's a shell. it's supposed to be a shell, and it's supposed to look like a frosted tip. And it's a shell, and as you can see on the corner here, they double out into two. And then that turns your corner for a nice wavy geometric design. And that happens by just working an average from the middle out Afghan, and then you do surface overlay around, and it gives it this beautiful geometric design. And see how it starts in the middle, right in the middle there, and it grows. That's because it works around and around from the middle. And here I have a nice thick border to stabilize all the beauty inside. And it has the same wave too, and it dips down, and then it dips down on top too. And on the corners we have it like it comes out double like this. And it's a tight border, so it keeps its size and doesn't move. But as you can see, it is a holy project too. Well, just a little bit. So that means it's also a seasonal one, which is great because it's just so beautiful. And for many people, it complements their house decor. And the geometric design, you can look at it from so many different angles, and you see different how it goes out like an ocean. It's very beautiful that way. And I love giving these Afghans to people who are really close to me because they're nice and warm to snuggle up with, and I can never have too much blanket yarn for me to use. Your projects work up so fast and they're so soft in the end. And for my frosted tips Afghan, I used a 10mm hook and 6 balls in total, four of the gray and 2 of the white. And that is in total. And this is a really nice and big Afghan. It is a 50 by 56. Nice to keep you warm, and it's actually relatively close to the size of my sunset Afghan. But it looks nothing like it, but it's really beautiful in its own way, fits neutrals. So that is my geometric design frosted tips Afghan. So now we have my frosted tips, my loop Afghan, and then my larks, and then normally these are a little bit different. My loop, my larks, and then we have my larks. Then we have my lark's foot. Our lark's foot, our frosted our lark's foot, our frosted tip, our lark's foot, our frosted tips, and then we have our loop yarn Afghan there at the end. Those are just 3 of my Afghans today though, guys. And if you want to see more, if you want to watch this, you can check out my YouTube and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and goodbye, and crochet away.